Hello, everybody. Welcome back to House of Games. I'm Richard Osman. All week, I've had 4 ultra-competitive players playing along. It's been a great week. They're trying to win this little trophy here, and they are Shappi Khorsandi, Michael Buerk, Amanda Abbington, and Elis James. What a week. It's been amazing. Shall we take a look at the leaderboard as it stands, shall we?
Yeah.
Michael has 7, Shappi and Elis have 8, and Amanda has 9. So just 1 point off the lead, Shappi. We need a daily win for you, though.
We do. It's time.
You've been so close so many times.
I've wanted it so much and it keeps slipping from my fingers.
It's just a buzzer thing, right?
It's a buzzer thing, it's a can't count thing, it's a
Also,
can't spell
sitting
thing.
next to Michael Buerk, he has an aura.
It's quite
doesn't it?
intimidating.
Yes.
I have an aura, but I don't have any points.
Because you don't need them, you're too cool.
You don't need points,
You think
Michael.
charisma's enough?
Yeah, I think so. I think you start with a 3-point lead in life, Michael.
But I'm feeling my oats now.
So on the last show, Answer Smash, you hadn't answered a single one for the for the first couple of days.
Kind of you to point that out.
No, but yesterday you were bang on it.
Thank you.
You could win one of these things.
Don't be such a patronising sod.
Just my career. There's nothing I can do about it. Amanda.
Yeah,
Amanda.
shocking yesterday.
1 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday. Last
Shocking.
place yesterday.
So disappointing, yeah. I had to give myself a little slap in the toilets and give myself a pep talk.
But you're going to come back stronger today?
I'm going to try, yeah. I mean,
Gonna try.
I want that cup.
Elis, sir, you won yesterday.
Yeah, really pleased with that.
Won a toolbox and a jigsaw for your daughter.
Yeah, thank you.
Shall we take a look at today's prizes?
Oh, yes.
Oh, here we
steering
go.
wheel?
It's not a steering wheel. It's a House of Games branded steering lock. Not available in the shops for a number of reasons. There's a onesie, House of Games alarm clock, House of Games cushion, and a House of Games fondue set.
Oh, that fondue set looks great.
That'd be nice.
I'd love the crook lock.
Crook lock, you call it.
Yeah, that's how I'd refer to it.
No, you refer to it as House of Games TM Crook Lock. Listen, it's been a terrific week so far. It's been great wins from Amanda, great win from Elis as well. Shappi and Michael, your time is coming. Super competitive. 2 points between all of you on the weekly leaderboard. Anyone's game, anyone can win. Very best of luck to you all. Shall we play round 1?
Yes, please.
Today it is Mouse of Games. Now, we've taken the title of some musicals and changed 1 letter, in the same way that we've changed House of Games to Mouse of Games. We've then written up a synopsis of this new imaginary musical we've created, and you have to tell us what this altered title is, please. OK? Shappi, again, you have to go first.
Yes.
Here is yours. 2 rival gangs, the Jets and the Sharks, struggle for control of a New York City neighbourhood whilst wearing sleeveless undergarments. So we've changed 1 word of a famous musical, of which there's clues there, but what have we changed it to?
Hang on, I know this. OK, so it's West Side Story, and you've changed it to... Is it not?
No, he's laughing at me hovering over my buzzer.
Oh, I see, I see.
One false move. Shappi, 1 false move.
West Side Story.
West Side Story, is that
The
right?
German version.
The German version is the right answer. Very well done. West Side Story. West Side Story changed 1 letter. Michael, here is yours. A novice nun with big floppy ears and a wet nose becomes a governess in the home of a repressed gentleman and his 7 singing children.
Well, it's The Sound of Music. Big floppy ears and a wet nose. Maybe Hound of Music?
The Hound of Music, is that right? Is the correct answer, Michael. Well played.
Nice.
You see how this round works? I know it's ridiculous, by the way. Don't think we don't know it's ridiculous. Amanda, here is yours.
Go.
We've changed the letter to make a ridiculous new musical. The incredible story of the early life of Elphaba, the green-skinned witch, and her career as a fielder behind the stumps in a cricket team.
So it's Wicked and it's Wicket.
Wicket, is that the correct answer? Yes, it is. Well played. Elis, it's so simple. Everybody has smashed it.
I would say I'm very weak on musicals.
What about musicals where you change 1 letter?
Oh, very good.
OK, great. That was a few. Here's your musical. In this Andrew Lloyd Webber classic, numerous items of headwear perform song and dance numbers in a junkyard. Oh, look at Abbington.
only
Even
Andrew Lloyd.
pretending you're not putting your finger on the buzzer there.
Cats, Starlight Express. I can't think of any Andrew Lloyd. It's not Phantom of the Opera. In a junk... no, no. Lost interest now.
Okay, we'll time you out. Amanda.
Is it hats?
It is hats is the correct answer, Elis.
You were nearly at cats.
I mean, I couldn't... I don't even know if that's ridiculous or not.
It is
It's
quite
so
ridiculous.
far from my world.
Shappi, our new category is 80s films. OK, we're taking some 80s films, changed one letter. Here are the synopses of those new films. Shappi, here's yours. Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer are students at a prestigious cooking academy competing to make the best pastry dessert.
I haven't seen this film. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Can't be... Can't even look at Amanda right now.
No, you know what? It's worse than that. Even Michael Buerk has his fingers on the button.
OK, right, OK, I'm not having this. OK,
I'm taking my hand away now.
Yeah, me too.
OK, well, this must be very famous. Why am I not getting it? Is there a film called Blancmange? No?
I'm going to have to time you out, Shappi. I'm so sorry.
OK, fine. Time it.
Amanda first on the buzzer. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm so sorry.
Wired this up.
I might be wrong.
Amanda.
Top Bun?
Yeah.
Top Gun is the right answer. Top Gun, the Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. Michael Buerk, sir. It's another 80s film. We changed one letter. Here's the synopsis of that new film. A group of paranormal investigators enlist help from the spirits of long-dead musicians to form a band and make money performing on the streets.
Ghostbusters?
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters is the right answer. Well played, Michael.
Didn't even pause.
How about that? So Ghostbusters, change one letter, Ghostbusters. Amanda, here is your synopsis. Eddie Murphy stars as a wisecracking cop cleaning up a well-heeled district of LA with his floor-wiping implement.
Beverly Hills Mop.
Is it Beverly Hills Mop? It's the right answer. Well played, Beverly Hills Cop. Comes Beverly Hills Mop. See how she did it quickly because you did, Michael.
We are forging ahead.
Elis, talking forging ahead. Here's yours. Last question of this round. After making a wish at a fairground fortune-telling machine, Tom Hanks goes bald and has to wear a hairpiece.
Wig.
Is the right answer. Big becomes wig. Well played. Well done if you got that at home as well. That's the end of that round. Shall we take a look at the scores? Shappi and Elis both have 1 point. Michael has 2. Amanda has 4 points. So Amanda won on Monday and Tuesday, back in the lead now.
Right.
Round 2. Come on, regroup. Let's do this. Round 2 is going to be... Build your own question. This is a team round. The player in last place gets to choose a partner. Shappi, for the first time ever, you were tied last, so I'm going to let you choose your partner. You've been with Michael every day this week. Are you sticking with Michael, or do you want to change it up? Go with Amanda? Go with Elis?
I'm going to go with Amanda.
Oh,
rejection.
Nice.
Sorry,
Well, no, it's nice.
Michael.
It's nice to have a little change, isn't it? Yeah. So, Michael and Amanda, if you could swap seats, please.
Michael, Michael.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Of all the people to upset. Look at him.
No.
Now, what happens in Build Your Own Question? You are going to see 4 categories on the left-hand side of the board and 4 on the right. Shappi, you will choose something from the left. Yes. Amanda, you will choose something from the right. We will give you a question that combines both of those. OK?
OK.
Could not be simpler.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the categories. And today they are alcohol, cartoons, classic literature and pop duos. And on the right-hand side, we have Conservative Party, Human Body, Boats and France. Shappi, would you choose something from the left-hand side of the board, please?
Alcohol.
Amanda, would you choose a category from the right-hand side, please?
Human body.
Yes.
Excellent. Here we go. Here is your question that combines alcohol and the human body. The name of which part of the body is used to describe the streaks of wine which form on the inside of a wine glass?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Just makes logical sense.
Does, doesn't it? I'd go with that, Shappi.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything other... anything...
It's not going to be toe, is it? The toes of the wine glass.
Let's do it. Yeah, we haven't got anything to lose.
We reckon veins.
Oh, that's a good answer. I was thinking fingers, but veins is a much better answer, especially red wine.
Yeah.
It would look like that. Right, let's find out, is that a correct answer?
Legs.
Legs. Did you get that at home? Very well done if you did. Michael, would you choose a category, please, from the left-hand side of the board?
Alcohol.
You're going alcohol as well. And Elis, we need something from the right-hand side of the board.
Conservative Party, please.
Oh, here we go. I was wondering what this question might be. Alcohol and the Conservative Party you have gone for. Here's your question that combines the two. Which former Tory party leader boasted of drinking 14 pints of beer a day while working delivering soft drinks in South Yorkshire?
William Hague.
It's William Hague.
William Hague.
William Hague, is that the right answer? It is indeed. Very well done. Well done if you got that at home as well. I'm going to go on record as saying that was easier than your question.
Yeah, it was, wasn't
Yes.
it?
But that's the luck of the game sometimes.
Serves you right.
Oh, gosh, I've made an enemy. I've made a foe.
He'll be back.
You'll be all right.
You
He'll
know
be back
he
in a
will.
minute and you'll be fine.
Amanda, I'd like you to choose a category now from the left-hand side of the board, please.
I'm going to do cartoons.
Cartoons, says
and
Amanda.
deeply regret that as soon as I've said it.
And Shappi, a category from the right-hand side of the board.
Cartoons and France.
Cartoons and France.
Ooh.
Let's see the question that combines those two. The French satirical and cartoon magazine Charlie Hebdo takes its name from a French word, hebdomadaire, meaning what?
If I knew French, I'd know this.
Well, that's true.
Well, I know a bit of French and I don't know
French.
this.
Yep. Yep.
I'd know this like that.
That's another
It's
really
like
hard
a
question.
crazy
Yeah.
guess, like stupid guess. French satirical cartoon magazine. Charlie Hebdo means Charlie the...
It means...
Oh, can you spell that for us?
yeah. You say anything, Shappi, and I'll just applaud
All right,
you.
it means, French word, hebdomadaire means tree cutter.
Tree cutter,
There we go.
you are saying. Is tree cutter the correct answer? Let's take a look. It is not, I'm afraid. The answer is...
Weekly.
Oh, see, that's simple, isn't it?
Shappi, do you see a pattern here? I mean,
I know, I'm sorry.
If this is
hang on,
easy-
now, what are you saying about me?
nothing personal.
OK, gentlemen, Elis, I need you to choose a category, please, from the left-hand side of the board.
Pop duos, please.
Pop duos, says Elis. Michael, say Conservative Party. I'd love that.
Yes, all right.
Conservative Party. Here's a question that combines those two. The diminutive first names of a former Prime Minister and his spouse give the name of which pop duo who had a 1967 hit with Soul Man?
Oh, Summer.
So the names of a former Prime Minister and his spouse give the name of which pop duo?
Sam and Dave. Sam Cam. It's David Cameron.
Sam Cam and Dave.
Yeah. Sam and
David
Dave.
Cameron. Yeah, Sam and Dave.
He's good, Buerk, isn't he? Because he literally had no interest. You got it all, and he just went, yeah.
Yep.
Sam and Dave. Is Sam and Dave the correct answer, Michael? Well done. You're quite right. Sam and Dave. Michael and Amanda, if you swap back. That is the end of that round. Shall we take a look at the scores? Shappi, you still have 1. Elis, you're on 3. We have tied leaders, Michael and Amanda, on 4 points each.
So bad.
3 rounds to go. Shall we play round 3? Mm-hmm. It is... Opposites attract. Now I'm just going to show you some categories, then I'm going to give you some clues, and the clues are just the absolute opposite of the answers. So if we were looking for the name of a boy band and the clue was give this, the answer would be take that. That's exactly how it works. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Good luck to you all. Your first category today is birds, OK? So the clues will be the opposites of the answers I'm looking for. Sometimes they're quite cryptically opposite, sometimes they're obviously opposite. Here's your first one. Sluggish. Yes, Elis.
Swift.
Is the correct answer. Well done.
Nice. Got it.
You
Got the
see?
game. I've got the game.
Well played, Elis James. Here is your second one. Regurgitate. Yes, Michael.
Swallow.
Is the correct answer. Well played. Here is your next category. Game shows.
Okay.
So these are the opposites. What are the names of the game shows, please? The Andre is wrong. Yes, Amanda.
The Price is Right.
It is absolutely right. Peter Andre, Katie Price, there's the opposites there.
Oh, right.
You see, Andre and
Yeah,
Price,
yeah,
you
yeah.
see. Here's your next one. Good luck at home. What's the opposite of this? Achievable.
there a game show called Impossible?
Michael, there is a game show called Impossible, and it's the correct answer. Well done. Here's your next one. What is the opposite of this, please? Orphan bankruptcies. Yes, Elis.
Parent.
I'm afraid you are incorrect.
Ah,
Michael.
Family Fortunes.
Family Fortunes is the correct answer. Well done. Very nicely played. Here's your next category. Famous paintings. What are the famous paintings we're looking for? The Destruction of Eve. Yes, Shappi.
The Remains of the Day.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
I don't even know if that's a painting. It's not. It's a film or a book. I don't know.
Well, if you buzz in, yes, Michael?
Is it something like The Making of Adam?
It's not quite right, I'm afraid. Yes, Elis.
The Creation of Adam.
Creation.
Is the correct answer, Elis. Well done. Final question in the round. What's this the opposite of? The capriciousness of forgetfulness. Michael.
Constancy of memory?
Oh, so close, but not, I'm afraid. Nope, so I tell you, it is The Persistence of Memory.
Oh.
By Dali. Very well done. If you've got a few of those at home, that's the end of that round. Let's take a look at the scores. Here's how we stand. Shappi still on one.
So terrible.
I know you've been great for the first 3
I don't know
days,
what's
and
happened to
suddenly
me.
you've got 2 rounds to put it back, though. 5 points for Amanda and Elis. Well, looky here. Who's in the lead by 2 points? Mr. Michael Buerk. How about that? Let's play, shall we? Round 4. The nice round. The nice round. Now, in the nice round, today's category is people. Famous people. OK, now, the way the nice round works is this. Each of you in turn is going to have to guess a famous person. And the way you do that is your opponents are going to see who that famous person is, and they're going to write a one-word clue. If you guess the person from their clues, you score a point. But because it's the nice round, you also give a point to the person who gives you the best clue. OK? Shappi, you will go first. If you pass those to your opponents there. If you take a look at the name on the card, write down a one-word clue, and Shappi will then try and guess who the person is.
I'm going to write something that isn't the obvious thing to say.
Well, then, but sometimes all 3 people write the thing that isn't obvious.
Well, that's
And then
true.
it's
That's
impossible.
true. That's true. But I'm being constructive here.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
despite everything, I want to help Shappi.
Thank
Quite
you.
right.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Has everyone written a clue?
Yes.
Michael, what is your one-word clue for Shappi?
My one-word clue is Crimea.
Crimea. Interesting.
Good word.
That is a good word. Amanda, what's your one-word clue?
Nurse.
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 And Elis, what's your one-word clue?
Nurse. I went obvious.
Oh, nurse, nurse.
OK. So it's Florence Nightingale.
Is it Florence Nightingale?
Is
Let's
it?
take a look. It is indeed. Well played,
Well
Shappi.
played.
Shappi, which of those was the most useful clue, do you think? You're tempted to give no points out, aren't you?
I'm tempted to give everyone 1 point. No.
I think in this situation, they're all pretty much equal. And given you're in last place on the leaderboard, I'm going to give you a point. And there's no nice points for anybody in this round because you all did equally well. So no points for anyone there, but I'm going to bear that in mind for the rest of the round. OK, Michael, you are now going to guess a famous person. Your 3 opponents are going to write you a one-word clue. Okay, Shappi, you pass them along.
There we go.
Thank you.
You were watching me, weren't you? Very
Just
close.
checking.
Do you see that?
Just checking.
On Monday, we wouldn't have checked, would we? But we
No.
know Michael well enough now. Amanda, what's your one-word clue to this famous person?
Cat. And I've done a little cat.
Oh, that is
Okay.
quite something.
A little extra.
Well done. Elis, what have you said?
Completely lost faith. Mine is Highwayman.
Cat, Highwayman and Shappi. Help Michael out
God.
here.
OK. Kerchief.
Kerchief, says Shappi. So, Michael, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
What do you mean it's pretty obvious?
Have you got this at home? Cat, Highwayman, Kerchief are your 3 clues.
I'm being very dopey here. Kerchief, now that should take me there, shouldn't it? But what other kerchiefs are there apart from a hand kerchief? There's a neck kerchief. The only highwayman I know is Dick Turpin, so...
So you're going to say Dick Turpin.
I s-
from the highwayman clue. Let's take a look. Is it Dick Turpin?
I suppose I have to.
It is not Dick Turpin.
I don't think this is fair because he wasn't a highwayman. Ellis has made a
I
mistake.
think I've mixed
You
up.
muddled him up with Dick Turpin.
I made a
mate.
terrible,
He's
terrible
made
error.
a dreadful error.
It was Dick Whittington.
Dick Whittington.
Oh, God.
You know the kerchief that he hit on his stick?
So Cat and
He
Kerchief...
was Lord Mayor of bloody London. He wasn't a highwayman.
Can I just say, those are
Committed
two...
highway robbery.
You've got two terrific clues there. Cat and Kerchief.
Oh, my God.
And
Cat and
highwayman.
Kerchief?
If you'd had Mayor, Cat and
Or
Kerchief...
London.
It's easy.
But I
because it-
didn't have Mayor, Cat
No, you had highwayman.
highwayman,
Yeah.
Cat and Kerchief.
I like the fact you appear to be blaming everyone, and there's only one person you should be blaming, and that's Ellis. So no points for you, Michael, because you didn't guess it. That's thanks
This
to
is
Ellis.
what the European Court of Human Rights is all about, mate.
It really
I don't
is.
want to threaten you,
But I think Cat and Kerchief were both perfectly good clues. I'm going to give a point each to
Thank
Shappi
you,
and
Richard.
to Amanda.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's actually outrageous.
It is outrageous. Yeah, Ellis has done you there.
I mean, how
You're not deliberately
It's this dude.
mixed my Turpins and my Whittingtons.
You have mixed your
an
Turpin
easy
and your
mistake,
Whittington.
to be
Easy
fair.
mistake to make. So Michael, Shappi and Ellis now writing a one-word clue for Amanda. To a famous person. I don't want to worry you at all, Amanda, but Shappi has just mouthed, I don't know who this is
Excellent.
to me.
I haven't got a chance.
I know. Thank you.
Has everyone written down a word?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this is the least confident I've ever seen a panel looking
Thank you,
about
yeah,
giving
good.
clues. Ellis, what is your one-word clue?
Pan.
Pan.
Totally lost confidence now in
Pan?
anything I know about this person.
OK, Pan. Shappi, what is your clue? Queen. Pan Queen. So Pan and Queen. Michael, just join up the dots for us here.
Pan.
Pan.
Pan. So you've got Pan, Queen and Pan.
Well, it's not going to be anybody like, you know, like a character from a book, like, you know, Wendy. Peter Pan. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I don't know. I don't know. No, I can't even.
No,
I don't
no guess
even
at
know.
all.
Sorry,
Going to
no.
find it. Have you got any clue at home who this might be? I don't have any clue at all.
No, I'm glad you don't as well, Richard. It makes me feel less stupid.
Ellis, can you tell us who it is?
It's Elizabeth Fry.
Oh, Elizabeth Fry. You both went for Pan. She's a famous prison reformer. She's
Yes,
not used to on the
yes.
back of the banknotes. So you both went for Pan to give the clue of Fry. You went for Queen for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Hey,
Prison
the clues were all there, weren't they?
Yeah,
I thought...
Let's talk about that, shall we?
So no point for you there, Amanda. I'm
No.
so sorry. I cannot give points to
I
anybody
should
else.
hope not.
Ellis, it is now yours. We put the Elizabeth Fry debacle behind us. And your three opponents are going to write a one-word clue to someone hopefully they have heard of. OK, they look less panicked this time, Ellis. That's the good news.
OK, done.
OK, everybody locked in. Amanda, we'll start with you. What one-word clue have you given for Ellis's
Wisdom.
wisdom? Wisdom,
Good. That's
says Amanda.
That was really good, yeah.
Michael, what have you said?
I said Chinese.
Chinese, says Michael. And
I
Shappi?
also said Chinese.
So wisdom, Chinese, Chinese. Ellis, what do you think?
Is it Confucius?
Is it Confucius? Is the correct answer. Very well played. Well done, everybody.
I'm really glad you won that.
So am I.
I knew somehow we'd break Michael Buerk. I didn't think it would be by Ellis writing highwayman on a tablet. Anyone you want to give a point to there?
To be honest, it's the combination. I never would have got it from wisdom, and I never would have got it from
Chinese. So you think no...
So they either all get a point, or none of us get a point.
I think a point to Ellis for guessing it. No bonus points for that
That's
one,
the
I'm
clever
afraid.
way he's made sure that none of us get a point.
I think it's true, though. So no points to anybody else there. That is the end of that round. We have one more round to go on Thursday's House of Games. It's been a super close week, all week. Shall we take a look at the scores going into Answer Smash? They are as follows. Shappi with 3 points. Ellis and Amanda both with 6. Michael still in the lead with 7 points.
Should be 8.
If Michael doesn't win today's show, I don't know what is going to happen.
Oh,
it's
he's
not
just
going to be
gonna
pretty.
unravel.
It really is. Shall we play our final round today?
Yes.
OK,
Yes.
it is, as always. Answer Smash. 3 people within 1 point of the lead here. There are points to be gained here. Answer Smash, we always show a picture. There's a clue underneath. We smash the answers together. Your first category today is fruits. The pictures will be fruits, there'll be clues underneath. Point for a correct answer, 1 point off for an incorrect answer. Here is your first one, fingers on buzzers. Which bespectacled Greek singer had a UK hit single with Only Love in 1986? That is Amanda.
Banana Muscuri.
Banana Muscuri is the correct answer. Well played. Here's your next picture, your next clue. Which US record executive founded Motown Records? Yes, Elis.
Strawberry Gordon?
Oh, is incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Amanda.
Strawberry Gordy.
Is the correct answer. Oh, point off Elis as well. That is gutting at this stage of the show, Elis.
Yeah.
Can I tell you someone who's got a lovely little smile on his face right now? Mr. Michael Buerk. Here's your next category. Fictional cars. Who directed the films Life of Pi and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Yes, Amanda.
Chitty Chitty Bang Lee.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Shappi.
Yang Lee.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid.
What?
Yes, Elis.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Lee.
Is the correct answer, yes.
Said that first.
I think everybody knew it, but you missed out letters and this, that, or the other. So well done, Elis. Shappi and Amanda both losing a point there. Here's your next one, fictional car and a clue. Which British stand-up comedian appeared in the films There's Something About Mary and The Fifth Element? Yes, Elis.
General Lee Evans.
Is the right
Nice.
answer. Well played, the General Lee and Lee Evans. Here comes your next category. US chat show host. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your first one. What is the name of the largest natural inland body of water in England? Yes, Elis.
Ricky Lake Windermere.
Is the correct answer. Ricky Lake Windermere. Well played. Here's your next one. Oh, that is time up. Good final round. Michael led going into that final round, looking for his first win. Has he lost his lead, though? Who has won Thursday's House of Games? Amanda won on Monday. Amanda won on Tuesday. Elis won on Wednesday. Who has won Thursday's House of Games? It is Elis James by 1 point. Elis. Goodness me, that was a close one. And Michael and Amanda just 1 point off the lead there. Elis, you get to choose a daily prize.
I'd like the alarm clock, please. We all need to wake up.
Yeah, you know what? We really do, Britain. You are taking home the House of Games alarm clock. Well done, Elis. Should we take a look at the leaderboard going into tomorrow? Tomorrow is double points Friday.
Oh,
OK,
God.
so let's take a look at the points leading into our final day. We have Shappi on 9, Michael on 10, Elis on 12, Amanda on 12 as well. There's 3 points in it.
Tight.
Tight.
Friday is double points Friday. OK, so anybody can still win this.
Oh,
It's been a pleasure having you here all week. Tomorrow we will decide the champion on House of Games. See you all here, same time, same place. See you all here as well on the House of Games.
Oh, God, is that the time?